of fun with Etheria because I was working with them the entire time, and you know, it was literally like an Etheria adventure. Every day we'd work with each other, and then whenever we got off work, we would eat dinner together and stuff like that, so it was really fun. Me and Mumu did our nails, and I did my nails for the first time! I've never done my nails before. First of all, this nail salon was so clean. Oh my gosh. It was quite small though. This was my first time doing nails, so I didn't really have much preference on what I wanted as the design. I don't really like long nails, so I asked them to keep it short. I don't really like too much on my nails because I can feel the weight of it. So the person who was doing my nails was Chinese. And I think we went in the morning, so like this lady was kind of like maybe cranky a little bit. Because when we got in, like Mumu was like taken in by another nail artist. And then I was taken in by this lovely Chinese speaking lady. She was like asking me if I spoke Japanese. And I was like, I can only speak a little bit. I think this lady was just not having it in the morning because she was like really... She wasn't rude, but she seemed a little like unfriendly. So it was my first time doing nails, so I didn't really know what the process was like. So she took out like this thing that I don't know what it's called, guys. But for anybody who's ever done their nails, I think one of the first things they do is just like push your cuticles back, and then they like use this drill thingy to like, I don't know what they do with it. I was too afraid to look. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they file your nails, they push your cuticles back, and then they use like this small device that kind of reminds me of like the dentist. Anyways, I heard the drill and I freaked out. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that if you went to a nail salon, they would like pull out devices like that. So they pulled out this device that was like, that literally was like, and I was like, I couldn't look because I was too scared. But like, she kind of felt me freaking out, and she looked at me and she was like, "Ochitsuite kudasai." You know, she was literally looking at me and was like, "Daddy, chill." And I was like, I can't. This is my first time. So I was like, so I felt embarrassed and I just wanted to tell her. I was like, oh, sorry, this is my first time. You know, I wasn't like too panicky, but I just like was a little nervous. And then she was just like, "Shikara nuite kudasai." Like, please work with me. You know, I wasn't literally, I tried my best not to move my hand, and I didn't. I was just kind of freaking out in my brain, and I guess she felt it. Maybe my hands kind of tensed up because like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I've never had my cuticles pushed, and I was really scared that it was gonna hurt. And she was like, "Does it hurt?" And I was like, "No, but I'm afraid of the potential of hurting." And she was just like looking at me like I was some pussy, even though I'm not. I'm feet, you know. She wasn't like super duper friendly, and then I kind of looked over to Mumu's nail artist, and she was a lot friendlier. Mumu and her nail salon lady were like talking like besties, and I was just like, I don't know why I can't just talk to people like we're besties, you know? I lost all my besties, and like, I don't know why I can't make new ones. And then I was like, I saw her name tag, okay? I saw her name tag, and you know, I can read a little bit of Hanzi. So I was like, oh my god, this is a Chinese name. So I was like, are you Chinese? Like, I said it in Japanese. I was like, "Chikokujin desu ka?" And she looked at me and she was like, "So desu," you know, like yes. And then I was like, you know, I was putting on the most friendly behavior I could at like 10 a.m. in the morning. I was like, "Watashi mo chikokujin desu." This lady looked at me with her deadpan eyes, and she was like, "Naruhodo," and then went back to my nails. And I was like, I looked at Wiwa, and Wiwa just laughed, and I was just like, okay, I'll just, I don't know, kill myself after. Okay, the one time I tried to really open up myself to the world and talk to strangers and just like, you know, get out of my comfort zone, I'm just beaten back into my turtle shell. Thanks guys, fuck you too. Maybe if you said it in Chinese. No, I don't think so. Like, she spoke fluent Japanese. Like, there was no reason to speak like in any other language, you know? Yeah, so she was just like not having it. Anyways, I kind of noticed that maybe she was not really like wanting to like be happy in her life. So I was just like, okay, cool. Cause low-key, sometimes I'm like that too. So I kind of just like chatted with Mumu and Miwa while we were doing our nail. And then eventually she kind of opened up because she saw that I wasn't really too picky with my nail design. She was like, okay, pick from one of these nail designs. And I was like, okay, this one. And she was like, what color do you want? I was like, purple, please. And then, you know, she just did my nails. And then I'd be like, oh, they're so nice. And I think because I wasn't as picky, maybe she's had really bad customers or something. I kind of feel that because when I worked in retail, I was kind of like this too. If a customer was nicer to me, I'd kind of open up eventually. Right before my nails were done, I looked at them and I was like, oh my god, they're so cute, because I was so excited. These were my first time getting my nails done. They're so pretty. And then I looked at her and I was like, orimashita. I was like, are we done? And she was like, no.
And I was like, oh, sorry.
And then when I was done, she was like, are you happy with them? And I was like, yeah, I really like them. Thank you very much. And I think she like got really happy towards the end. She was very like, you know, in a better mood. So I'm glad that, you know, I'm probably not on her top 5 worst customer list. Because I feel that, you know, when you work with like customers, it's really difficult. I think I asked Mumu and Wiwa if like people who get their nails done are usually very like picky people. And they were like, yeah, some people who come into the nail salon are really like strict on what they want. And if they don't get it right, like they really lash out at people. And I'm like, okay, that makes so much sense with her attitude, you know? I feel that. As an ex-retail worker, I was like, you know what, lady, I would give attitude too. Yeah, I understand it 100%. But yeah, I'm really happy I got to do my nails before I left because I've always wanted to like do my nails with friends, experience it. It was kind of scary, but it didn't hurt at all, thankfully. And my nails are really pretty. They've been the prettiest it's ever been. I don't really pick at them, but I do like touch them quite a bit. You can hear it. Here, you can hear the nail ASMR. I don't have much on my nails, but there are like 1 or 2 jewels or something.
I really like this sound. Sometimes I just do this. And I'm kind of afraid I might like ruin the nails if I do that, but I do it really softly.
It's such a nice sound. So my nails are not long enough to... Oh. Actually, oh my god, you're right. The tapping sound is really nice. I think it's because there's more weight on my nails. So it sounds different than when I don't have anything on my nails. It's crazy. Oh my god. What the heck?